I struggled with confidence for as long as I can remember. As a kid, I loved theater and I wanted to be an actress. When I was a teenager, I wanted to open my YouTube channel. Despite my passion for these activities, there was always a lingering feeling of never feeling enough. This feeling persisted through my life. My journey towards healing began when I turned 21. I started asking more questions, feeling a greater sense of purpose. My mom used to say, I was a kid who lived outside the box, constantly daydreaming about my future life. More than often, we compare ourselves to others, asking why we are not there yet or why it's taking so long. We fell into the trap of self-doubt, forgetting to acknowledge our accomplishment. Remember, you are enough. Healing is not easy, but it's so worth it. In this video, I'm embarking on a major life reset, and I invite you to join me. We need to start prioritizing internal validation over external opinions. The most important opinion is your own.
Shall I compare to a summer day? She's the sun, she fill out the gray. Quench my thirst, she's my lemonade. The yellow that I couldn't paint. Shall I compare to a summer day? Just like the sun, it will never fade. The cool breeze in the shade, my four leaves to the blade, right to my mistakes. I just know she'll be my downfall. When the rain it pours, my heart will forever take a toll. 'Cause she's all I know, she's all I know, she's all I know. Shall I compare to a winter solstice? While she's coasting off, I'm dozing like a ghost, thinking that maybe I wouldn't notice. But it's colder, it's colder, it's cold around when you're not here. You put this icebox where my heart used to be, my dear. Not too far to be.
So before we start working on our 2024 goals and where we want to be, it's so important to understand how you are feeling at this point of life. So I'm going to be adding some journal prompts related to your goals to see how you're feeling so you can find yourself again. Sometimes we get lost and that is absolutely normal. I just want you to know that you need to take your time on this process and be really kind with yourself and be patient. Sometimes we may cry and that's absolutely beautiful. It's the time for you to release and to enter into a new era for you. After that, we're going to identify our low vibration activities and what are the things that bring us joy. For example, one of the things for me is that I realized that having alcohol more than 3 times per month is actually a low vibration thing because the next day I'm not feeling really good. So it's definitely something that I identify and I'm changing. Then from that low vibration activity that you found, you need to come up with something that is gonna bring you joy, to replace that. So that is amazing. It's an incredible exercise. After that, we're gonna move into your future self's behaviors. Start thinking how that person that you want to be, how she talks, how she reacts, how she loves, how she moves, how she walks. Start embodying that version of you. So this is very important and I would recommend that this page you save it on your phone, so when you're feeling down or low, you can come back to this page and you can feel those emotions. Every exercise that we're doing right now, especially this one, is very important that you feel the emotion. Meaning that is that when you're writing, I want you to imagine yourself being that person. After that, we're going to start writing our goals in categories. This is so important. One huge, I'll have to emphasize there. A huge mistake that I did when I was younger is that I just create my vision board and I'm like, well, it's going to happen. And then I just close my eyes and I'm like, yes, super fun. And I think one big part of this is that society, not society, but I want to mean like TikTok and Instagram and everything is just like, oh yeah, you just manifest so easily, you just create your vision board and everything will come to life. And I think it's not real like that. It requires lots of works, but most important, you have to be really smart of how you're doing the thing. So you're gonna write your goals in category. You're going to be on your personal, relation, professional. My professional, I have two categories there. I'm a Pilates instructor, so I go in my professional as that, and my other career that I'm a content creator, I'm a YouTuber, right? So that's other thing that I have to add there. For you, it can be that, I don't know, you want to open a coffee shop or something like that. From there, you're going to write your financial and your mental health and physical health, okay? From there, you're gonna write your experience and your travel. I think experience and travel, they can be in the same category because, when you travel, it's a whole experience. And I don't want you to be realistic. I want you to have fun because remember, your life can really change in 1 year if you do the things correctly. But it's so important that you're very clear with your goals and where you want to be. And honestly, with this activity, take your time. For me, it took me around, I would say, 3 to 4 days. One mistake that I've made in the past is that I'm just like writing goals without really thinking too much. It really helped me to be very clear with my goals and to identify actually if this is something that motivates me. Is that every time I write a new goal, let's say go to the gym, right? I will write, why is your why behind this goal, and then expand yourself there. Be clear why you're working towards that goal. From there, you're going to write your vision and manifestation. And our second point that you're gonna be writing is that envision yourself already achieving this goal. What will success look like? And when you're writing this part, I want you to be really specific. I want you to write it as if you already accomplished that goal. For example, if your goal is going to the gym, you're going to be writing like, I am the type of person who is very consistent with their workouts. I show for myself every single day. I move my body daily. I have a healthy relation with fitness. You get it. So just go like that and write it as if you already accomplished that person and if you are that person, because you already are. Okay, so our next step is that you're going to write 1 to 3 high level supporting actions to help you to achieve this goal. Okay, so let's say that if your goal is going to the gym, you're going to write your supporting actions. So if your goal is going to the gym, your first supporting action is like buying gym clothes if you don't have any, right? It's an example. Second, it could be like finding a new gym. Third one is finding workout routine that inspire me. Things like that. You need to start creating these supporting actions. When it comes to goals, you have to make it in this way so it's very clear for you to know where you want to go, instead of just having this goal without really knowing how to move towards it. Because I remember in the past I have amazing ideas of videos and things that I wanted to do, but just because I didn't have a great intention, and more than anything, I didn't have my supporting actions toward my goal, sometimes I just get very overwhelmed and I get really sad and I start thinking, you know what, I could never be able to accomplish that. And I think we can all accomplish a dream life, but we just need to be smart of how we are doing our goals. Okay, so this year we're really setting smart goals. It's gonna be crucial for our success, right? So this year I really prioritize achieve everything I desire by breaking down into quarter goals. So let's keep using the example of let's say that one of your goals is to get in shape and build a consistent gym routine. After you explore your why behind your goal, that our goal is really to be consistent at the gym routine. This is a goal that you've been wanted to achieve for years now. How we can make this year the year that you will achieve everything. So we're gonna start by Q1. In the first 3 months of the year, the aim is to establish a solid foundation for your fitness journey. Start by hitting the gym 3 times a week. Okay. Well, the idea of going to the gym may seem challenging, a little bit hard. Breaking it down means committing to roughly 36 sessions over the 3 months. That's amazing. Like, oh my goodness, you are going 36 times to the gym for 3 months. That's incredible, and that's a great start. I think sometimes we overwhelm ourselves so much with I'm gonna go every single day to the gym. You need to start small until you start feeling confident to go more to the gym. So as you can see, this approach of breaking down your fitness goal into smaller, focused tasks ensures steady progress without feeling overwhelmed. If you break down every goal like this, you're gonna feel so accomplished, you're going to feel so good, you're not going to feel overwhelmed. And the most important part that I think sometimes we forget, because we live in a society that we are constantly moving forward toward things and we want to achieve a lot of things very very fast, is that we forget to be present in the moment and to enjoy where we are on our journey. So I loved how we are breaking our goals into this way. It's going to help you so much. Okay, so I made a list of a bunch of stuff that I need to get, and the goal of this week is to have variety, have different protein source, and just get back to routine slowly but with delicious meals. So I made my meal plan. I add some lunch because at the same time I want to do some lunch prep for my week at work. So it's just gonna be a very interesting week. One of my goals for 2023, it was to have meal preps to take to work and stuff like that. And I realized that I just spent so much money buying like sandwich and stuff like that they just taste good or not that good. And I just really want this year to take my health really serious, but at the same time I don't want restrictions. So it's so important to have balance and to really have a balanced diet. So that is what I'm aiming for this year, to just really learn to have a really balanced diet, but at the same time enjoying life and be able to go out and just really see it from a perspective of I'm taking care of myself, but not just because I want to lose weight or whatever. Um, so that's really good. So for example, it's just I think I start with buying smart. So I'm getting these tortillas, for example, and they're protein tortillas. So they have 10 grams of protein, and they're so good. I tried this before, and they taste just so good. Like seriously, so good. So I'm gonna get that one, and I have other bunch of stuff to get. I'm just really excited. You know that feeling when you're getting back into routine and you go to the supermarket and then you're getting your stuff and people is looking at me like, who is she talking to? So I'm just gonna stop filming for now.
Select from list. Place item on scale. Please
place item in the bagging area. Select from list. Item removed from bagging area. Return item to bagging area before continuing. Unexpected item in bagging area.
Okay, I am so excited to try this for my coffee. Is butter pecan. It looks so yummy. I want to try. Actually, I'm gonna make coffee because I need to do some work, but that looks so good.